Hello, I'm Anna Mackay, and this year in my teaching I'm going to try a new concept where we flip our classroom. That's not putting tables and chairs on the ceiling. So what does that actually mean? In a traditional classroom, the content is usually learnt in class time through teaching, and then it's applied during homework time. Now the issue with that model is that in class, you'll start the first couple of questions, some of the easy ones, and then you'll be getting to the hard stuff at home. And that's probably where you're going to get stuck, and you could really benefit from having a teacher to ask for help. But I'm not there. So you often have to wait until the next lesson to have clarification, which may mean you can't move on with any more of the work. So we're going to flip this around. Instead of doing the teaching in the class and the homework at home, think of it perhaps as doing homework at school and the teaching at home. So you will be noting concepts by watching videos of me teaching while you're at home. So you watch the screen, and in your notebook you'll be writing down what you see on the screen of all the examples that I'll be taking you through. And then at home, and these videos will probably go for a maximum of 10 minutes, and then the rest of your homework time that you would normally spend on maths, you start the first couple of questions. Then at school, we'll go through anything that you got stuck on, and then you'll have a chance to be able to work on those harder problems with the teacher there for immediate support, and from your peers as well, because they'll be working on the same problems. Doesn't mean you have to be doing more at home. No, it does not. It'll be the same amount of time that you'd usually spend. Usually in class, that's where I would teach, and so you learn the basic concepts, and you'd start to analyse and apply the things that you've learnt to the basic concepts. And then at home, get into some of those trickier problems where there's no help. So we're going to flip this around. At home, you're going to watch the videos of me teaching and learn the basic concepts and start the first couple of questions. And then come to school and we start working on some of the harder problems, of which I'm there to help with. So what are some of the advantages? You'll be able to work with your peers more because you'll be able to see them in class and collaborate with them. And that's the way the real world works. It's not just about working by yourself. That's an important skill as well, but you'll be able to collaborate with your peers and sound ideas off. Encourages higher student engagement. You have to therefore also be an independent learner and monitor your time and really pay attention to those videos and note down everything that you're learning. It's the learning that's central. It's not just the teaching. So the bulk of the time in class is not about teaching. It's about learning together. And the flow-on effect is my time won't be so consumed by the teaching. I'll have more time for each individual student. And that's ultimately a great thing. Comparing the traditional classroom, usually where the teacher would instruct, you take down notes in a lesson, I give you some guidance, and then you take some work home. Flip that around, I'll be instructing you at home through a video, podcast, website, book, something like that. Probably a video, that's how I see it happening. You do some of the basic questions and then you work in class. So most of class time will be spent just working on problems. Why is this beneficial? You can do it at your own pace, the noting down of the information. Have you ever been in a class where the teacher's been explaining something and you didn't quite understand it? Perhaps you weren't brave enough to ask for the teacher to slow down or go over it again, and they had to move on and you've missed it. And the feeling that might leave in you, or that perhaps the whole class was expected to slow down to accommodate that person. Now, when you watch the video, you can pause it, you can rewind, you can even fast forward it if you're finding that you're getting the concepts really quickly. So in contrast, as I said, you can review or replay any part of the video as needed. And also if you're ever away, you can watch the video and not have missed the teaching. And likewise, if you would like to go ahead with the work, you could watch the videos for the week and get ahead. You might have some time up your sleeve and you'd like to push on with some of your maths work. This is not a concept I've come up with. Teachers have been using it for a while now, and there are a few at our school that are going to be trialling it this year as well. One study that was done Of 200 teachers that we using this model of teaching, 85% of them said they saw an improvement in grades using a flipped classroom, and that can only be a good thing. So I'm really excited about the year, and I hope you get on board and give this concept a go. Thank you.